We are 6 days away from Landon's surgery. I think I've been in denial about it. She's had a blocked tear duct in her left eye since she was born, I think. So it's just weepy. And like I get comments all the time like, oh, she's so sad, what's wrong? And people think she's crying. But my pediatrician said after a year, if it's not cleared up on its own, then you need to go see a specialist. I think she was like 14 or 15 months old, and he said she has to go under, and I immediately started crying. I had no idea like she would have to have surgery for this. He said that they go in, I think they irrigate it. It's been so long. I mean, she's 26 months tomorrow, so it's been a long time since this appointment. But that they will put a stint in there to help it drain. We booked it in June for July, and then the doctor had to cancel it and moved it to Tuesday, August 11th. Whenever she would get sick or ear infections, it would get goopy as well. Things I've been doing to preparing, I bought her a Melissa and Doug like doctor kits just to start working with her because she's terrified of the doctors. Even if there's no shots, she freaks out. That's really helped a lot. I think it was like 2 weeks ago we went to urgent care called Nursemaid's Elbow. Since then we've talked a lot about how the doctor knows and studies our bodies and they know how to fix things, and how she had a hurt elbow and the doctor helped her, and she's like, oh, she goes, that's so nice of her. It's the cutest thing. In these COVID times now, 24 to 48 hours before surgery, she has to get a COVID test. And I had to go and get blood work done last Friday, and so I thought I had COVID in March. And I wanted to go to Disney World, so I was like, let me just see because they had an antibody test for $10 to see if you had it. Well, my doctor said they didn't recommend it because it's not a reliable test, but I was like, for $10, let me just see. So mine came back negative, that I don't have antibodies in my system for COVID. I don't know. Who knows what that means, if it was even worth it. So we're not going to Disney for right now. I can't wait for this to be over. I asked if there were any restrictions whatsoever after surgery, and there's none. I thought for sure like no beach, no sand, no water, but there's no restrictions because it's not surgery where they're cutting it. It's just putting a stent in. She said after a couple of months it could just fall out, but if not, I think she said 3 or 4 months after is when they take the stent out. Very talented, Landon. We're gonna go to the doctor this morning and they're gonna stick something up your nose, okay? So remember, you have to be still. Can you do a statue like this? Be still, like a statue. It's like a drive-through, they said, behind the shop. COVID-19 screening.
No, 19 screening.
Oh, you like drive through a tent.
How about the other hand?
Oh, it's the other hand, Daddy. She wants to hold your other hand.
Drive.
Good morning.
What's the patient's name?
Landon Laws, L-A-W-S.
Is he having a test or a procedure tomorrow?
No, it's Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday.
Can she stay in her car seat?
Oh yeah. Well, where is he at? Yeah, as long as you
In the middle there.
turn the windows down, and you might have to. It's in the center. Yeah, she might have to have the door open, but we'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we don't have to take her out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, just try to.
She'll do better, yeah, in the car seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be restrained.
All right. So you're gonna pull up and just turn the car off.
Okay.
There we go. Here comes the doctor. The doctor's gonna come say hi to you. Remember, you have to be still like a statue, okay?
Hi guys.
Hi.
My name's Julie. I'm one of the nurses. This is Landon.
Yeah. What
All
can
right,
I do?
sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty.
Say
I hate to
hi.
do this to you. I'm sorry. All right, you got her hands. It's going to be 10 seconds one side of her nose, okay?
Okay, be
I'm just
real
gonna
still,
rest
Landon, like a
one hand.
statue. Remember, like a statue.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know.
All done? All done,
You
baby.
did it. I'm so sorry. Yay! Good job, honey.
We're gonna go get a cookie. Yay!
$8 at my shop.
Thank you.
You did it, it, baby.
I'm so proud.
It was, I know.
Good job, Landon.
Good job, honey.
Good job. It's over.
It's over, baby. I know, that was weird, wasn't it?
It's over, though.
My God, I'm crying.
I'm glad I didn't have to see it.
I know. It's okay. And go get a cookie. That was not fun. Okay, deep breath, deep breath. I know. Yeah. I know, baby. That was not fun.
Cookie.
A chocolate chip cookie. Can you look up? There's a little crusty blood in her nose from earlier this morning.
Good.
Can you look up? Your heart sounds good. Can you look up? There's some crusty blood up in there.
It's
Great. They had told me no Motrin Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, and I forgot, and I gave her Motrin Saturday night. So yesterday, Sunday, I messaged the nurse. She said it's okay, because I was worried we have to cancel it and have to do the COVID test again. She said it just matters why you gave it to her, and I said I gave it to her for teething, and she said 1 dose is fine. So we are supposed to go to Dutch Wonderland today, and then it said on there you have to self-isolate after a COVID test, which makes sense, which we haven't gotten the COVID results back yet. It's 10 a.m. on Monday. No eating, drinking after 11 tonight, so we're gonna keep her up late. Clear liquids only up to 30 minutes before. So we got clear white grape juice, and I'm gonna make a popsicle as well as make her sippy cup for the morning. So hopefully she sleeps in. It says bathe her tonight, soap and water, shampoo hair, don't put any lotions on. Change the sheets tonight with clean sheets. Remove nail polish. Guys, I put nail polish on her toes for the first time last week. Like, what are the chances? So I have to remove that today. And then tomorrow we bring empty sippy cup, a special toy or clean blanket. Pigtails for long hair. I'm not sure if her hair qualifies as long, but I probably will put it in there just to help keep it out of her face. And then it said it could be 3 hours with pre-op, operation, and post-op. So I'm gonna bring snacks and water for us in the waiting room. Ugh, it's making me so nervous. COVID test is negative. They called me at 10:30. It was about 13 hours, 14 hours after she took it. And then we have an 8:45 arrival in the morning. They said they do it by age. So youngest starts first, I think at 7 a.m. And they said they had a lot of babies. So that's not too bad. She usually wakes up between 6:30 and 7:30. This is random, but her quilt and pillow just arrived from Overstock, and I'm really happy. So I want to throw it into the wash so she has fresh sheets and quilt and pillowcase for her clean bed.
COVID-19.
You are negative. Landon, you slept for 3 hours and 20 minutes for your nap.
Why?
That's a long time. Look, it went bye-bye. See? That means you're going to really go to bed late tonight. I don't know why nail polish would interfere with anything. No nail polish. We have to take your makeup off too, okay? No makeup tomorrow. She does actually. You like to get into mommy's makeup bag. I see this foot. You like to put on lipstick, don't you? You like lipstick?
Lipstick.
Lipstick. Look up for Mama, who see? Yeah, you still got crust in your nose. I did look it up, and bloody nose is common after the COVID test.
Look up.
Look at that.
It was so sweet, Mommy.
In the morning, Daddy is getting Landon ready. She was up till probably 10 o'clock. She finally fell asleep, so she slept until like 7:45. She's drinking some grape juice right now. So she has 15 minutes to have any juice, and then she's done. I had nightmares and night sweats last night. So I'm gonna get an empty sippy cup, a clean blanket, and snacks for us and a movie to watch for me. So Landon requested coloring this morning. It's like she said it right away. I want to color. You like your grape juice, Landon? Yeah, you have like 7 more minutes to drink it. Goop in your eye. You want to see the goop in your eye? Hopefully this is all gone. You see.
Oh, you do have a goop.
You do have a goop.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
go see a doctor so you no longer have goop in your eye. And tears coming down this eye. Oh.
No more goopies jumping on my eye.
No more goopies jumping in my eye. We did have Frozen on iPad?
We did.
She's acting loopy, isn't she? We're a little swollen. We got home around 11 a.m. Mommy's tired. I've been real fussy. Did not want to sit in the car seat. You can't even see the stint though. But everything went really well. It went well. She did well in the anesthesia. She had some blood coming out of her nose, very light. Her eye was a little bloody when she woke up from the anesthesia, but we were right there when she woke up. And then she has to take drops in her eye 3 times a day, and then in 3 months they take out the stint. Her eye's a little swollen. Really hungry. Hopefully we just sleep a lot and watch movies today. Can you say hi?
Hi.
It's been about 24 hours, so this nose runs here, but it stopped running yesterday.
It's like good.
It looks really good. Her nose is still running out of the same nostril, and it was bleeding yesterday, and that's the same nose that got crossed over from the COVID test, so I thought maybe it was something to do with COVID. So they called this morning to check up on her, and I asked, and she said it's very common. It's just draining from the stint. Other than that, she's doing really well. She's a little puffy, but her eye...
Right.
That's right! Her eye looks so much better. I think the hardest part was the anticipation of them taking her and then anesthesia, because was her first time going under, and you just never know how
Mommy did.
they're gonna react to anesthesia. Knowing now that she reacted great to anesthesia, she came out of it okay, she wasn't too fussy, I feel better about it. And CHOP was amazing. There weren't many people there, and it's the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And we went up to their surgical center. I checked in, and I didn't even sit down. They were like, come on back. We went to the pre-op room. She was getting nervous in there, I could tell. And we met with the doctor, the nurse, the anesthesiologist, and they did really great. And she loved the stethoscope, didn't you? Remember they put the stethoscope on you? That's right. What did she check?
Monkey.
Oh, she gave you Motrin. That's right. I told her it was Motrin, and it was like Valium for kids, and the doctor was like, why don't you give it to her? She said it didn't taste good, but I gave it to her, and Atlanta goes, it tastes good. I was like, okay. And within 5 minutes, she started getting loopy, and then within 10 minutes, they wheeled her back. I had to change her out of her clothes, and she asked for Frozen, so I put Frozen on the iPad, and she just zoned out on that until the Valium kicked in. And I was trying to be strong, but my nerves were like really getting crazy. You know, it's hard because we had to wear a mask, and we couldn't take our masks off to kiss her, so we just kind of had to kiss her and hug her. We'll kiss her through the mask. So they took her back about 10-12 minutes after she took the Valium, and Phil and I were both really worried that she was gonna scream and freak out, but she was so out of it. She was just like looking around as they wheeled her out, and that's when I lost it. We went out to the waiting room.
Oh, no.
We probably waited 25-30 minutes,
no.
and the doctor came out,
Oh, no.
said everything was fine.
Oh, no.
I was hugely relieved. And then I was like, when can we see her? When can we see her? And he said 5 minutes. So we went back, and I thought she'd be awake. She wasn't. They had something in her mouth, I guess, to keep her airway open, and they were blowing oxygen in there, and she was still asleep. And then she was like, don't wake her up, because let her wake her up on her own. And she woke up and sat up and just was kind of a crazy woman, and then she kind of settled down. But the weird thing was, she's never a problem in her car seat. She was a maniac driving home, like Hulk. trying to get out of the straps of her car seat. It was insane. Like, I've never seen her like that. So it must have been the anesthesia. As soon as she woke up, she did have a little blood come out of her eye, but it wasn't much. It dripped out of her nose all day yesterday. And now it's just kind of draining, no blood, which again, they said was normal. She didn't throw up at all. Like, that was like a big warning. Like, most kids throw up, I guess, from anesthesia. So she didn't, and they were like, if she throws up more than 3 times, then let us know. But the biggest pain has been the medicine, the 3 times a day in the eye, but we have to do it, right, Landon? We need eye drops in our eye, morning, noon, and night. You're doing a good job. It helps keep the eye clean. I'd say she was mostly back to normal after 3 hours.
Mama, Papa.
Everyone was saying that it would be a couch day. She watched Frozen again, and then that was it. She was kind of ready to walk, and she was very wobbly at first, and we had to keep her on the couch until she could walk. So if you guys are about to go through this, so just hopefully it helped you. I know I kind of looked around for information on this, and there wasn't much. It does run in the family, I think, because I have a niece and a nephew who both had the same surgery when they were infants and toddlers. So I'm excited to get this out in 3 months and have this blocked tear duct behind us. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye. See ya.